Hello students, so today we are going to start with a new chapter, okay, that is fractions. Okay, so in fractions, basically I hope you know the idea about fractions. Okay, so it has two parts. Okay, so two parts, like for example the fractions 3 by 5, okay, 8 by 9, or you can say 7 by 3. Okay, so these are the kinds of these are the fractions. Okay, so here we have two parts. One is the upper part and another one is the lower part. Okay, here also upper part, lower part, upper part, lower part. Okay, so the upper part in every of this is called numerator. What is it called? Numerator. Okay, and the lower part is called the denominator. Okay, so here also this one is numerator, this one is denominator. So here what is the numerator? 7, and what is the denominator? 3. Okay, so this is these are the two parts of a fraction. Okay, so actually what do you mean by a fraction? Suppose I gave you one. Suppose this is one cake. Okay, suppose I'm just assuming it is a cake. Okay, so I told you to give me 1/4 part of it, 1 by 4 part. So this is a fraction, right? So I'm asking you to give me 1 by 4 part. So what do you mean by this? Okay, so this means you have to see the denominator. We are making it 4 parts. Okay, means I am cutting this cake into 4 equal parts. See, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. So if you cut like this, though this one is the first part, second part, third part, fourth part. So we have cut this cake into the 4 parts, isn't it? So I am asking you 1 by 4 parts means out of 4 I am asking you 1. Okay, so if you give me this much or this much, okay, suppose if you have to give me this much, that is 1 by 4. Out of 4 parts you are giving me 1. Okay, so this is, or suppose if I give you one, I say triangle. Okay, so if I ask you to divide into 3 parts, then how will you divide? Like this. See, 1 part, 2, 3 parts. Okay, so if I ask you 2 by 3 part, then you divided it into 3 parts, isn't it? And you have to give me 2 out of those 3. That means you will give me 2 part, like this and maybe this. Out of 3 you will give me 2. Okay, so this is a fraction. So okay, so next let us move to types of fraction. Okay, so how many types of fractions are there? Okay, the first one is like fraction. You can go through your page number 70. Okay, you can see there are different types of fractions. Okay, so here, see, this is page number 70, and you can read these lines. Okay, types of fractions. So first one is like fractions. So what is the definition? Fractions having the same denominator are called like fraction. 2 or more fraction which has same denominator, no matter what is the numerator. Okay, but if the denominators are same, then they are called like fractions. You see here the examples are given as 1 by 5, 4 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, etc. are like fractions. Why? Because they all have the same denominator, that is 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so this one is easy, isn't it? Next, unlike fractions, just opposite of the like fraction. Unlike fraction means fraction having different denominator, or you can say the fraction having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Okay, or you can say the fraction whose denominators are not equal. Okay, see examples are 1 by 5, 3 by 7, 9 by 6, 2 by 7. See, all the denominators are different, isn't it? So they are unlike fractions. Okay, so next is unit fraction. So unit fraction is very easy, because the fraction, if the numerator of the fraction is 1, no matter what is the denominator, then it will be called as unit fraction. See, a fraction having 1 as a numerator is called a unit fraction. So what are the examples? 1 by 2, 1 by 5, 1 by 9, 1 by 14, 1 by 100, 1 by every denominator can be anything. Okay, but if numerator is 1, then it is a unit fraction. Okay, so next, proper fraction. So this one is important. Okay, a fraction whose numerator is smaller than its denominator is called proper fraction. So which fraction are called proper fraction? Whose numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, so if you read the definition, then it will be easy for you to understand. Numerator should be less than denominator. Means if numerator is 5, denominator should be greater than 5. Means denominator should be greater than numerator. Okay, so see here example is, first example is 6 by 13. Why it is a proper fraction? Because 6 is numerator, 13 is denominator. So 6 is less than 13, isn't it? Numerator is smaller than denominator. Okay, so that is why these all are the proper fraction. So improper fraction is just opposite of it, that is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to its denominator is called an improper fraction. So in improper fraction, the denominator should be less than the numerator. That means the upper one, that is the numerator, should be greater. See here in example 13 by 6. See, 13 is numerator, 6 is denominator. So 13 is greater than 6, right? So that is why it is an improper fraction. Okay, so mixed fraction. So what do you mean by mixed fraction? So mixed fraction means actually remember one thing, there, if the fraction is improper, then only we can convert it into a mixed fraction. Okay, so if the fraction is proper, then we can convert it into decimal, but not mixed fraction. But if the fraction is improper, we can convert it into a mixed fraction. So mixed fraction, that is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction, is called a mixed fraction. Okay, for example, here see what is written. This one is, all improper fractions can be written in the form of mixed fractions. Okay, so how you will write, that is the main thing. Okay, so I'll tell you how. Okay, so first, so what I am doing, I am first converting improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, so first I will teach you how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction, and then I will teach you how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, so if the mixed fraction, okay, first suppose 13 by 6. So this is an improper fraction, isn't it? Why? Because numerator is 13, which is greater than the denominator, that is 6. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to divide the numerator by denominator, because this means division, right? 13 divided by 6. Okay, so how many times? 6 to the 12. So remainder is 1. So here, so what you will write is, first you will write here quotient. What? Quotient. Okay, so what is the quotient here? Quotient is 2, isn't it? So 2. Now you will make this line. Then you will write the remainder here. What? Remainder. So what is the remainder? 1. Okay, now you will write the same denominator, that is 6, or you can say divisor. Okay, so how will you write? How will you write mixed fraction into improper fraction? You will write first you will write quotient in the middle, then in the numerator you will write the remainder, whatever is remaining, and divided by denominator, same denominator. Okay, so to make you more clear, I will give you one more example. Okay, suppose the improper fraction is 1 2, 3 by, suppose it is 8. Okay, suppose it is 8. So 123 by 8. So what you will do first, you will first divide the numerator by denominator. So 1, 2, 3. So 8 ones are 8, right? You know how to divide, right? So 8 5s are 40. So what is the remainder? 3. So now how will you write this one? First you will write here the quotient. As I already told you here, you will write the quotient. Okay, so quotient is what? Quotient is 15, isn't it? Okay, then you will write, what will you write here? You will write the remainder. That is, what is the remainder? 3, isn't it? This is remainder, so 3, and you will write the same denominator. So you have converted it into mixed fraction. Okay, so now next I will teach you how to convert conversion of mixed fraction. These topics are very important. Okay, you need to understand it. Okay, so conversion of mixed fraction into improper fraction. So how will you convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction? Okay, so suppose I give you the mixed fraction as 2, 3 by 5. So this is the mixed fraction, right? Isn't it? So how will you convert is, you will first multiply this two. Multiply. Okay. So how much is it? 5 2s are 10. Okay. And then with that you will add this one. This one, the numerator part. So 5 2s are 10 plus 3 is how much? 13 by 5. See? Now we have converted it into improper fraction. Okay. So I'll give you one more example. Suppose if I give you 8 3 by 5. Okay. So first what you will do? You will first multiply this two. 5 8s are 40, isn't it? With that 40 you will add this one, right? That is plus 3. So how much is it? 43. So you will get 43 here by 5. Okay. So next, suppose I give you, see, 3 1 by 4. So how much will it be? It will be 4 3s are 12 plus 1. That is 13 by 4. Okay. So this is very easy. Okay, so I first taught you how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction, and then mixed fraction to improper. Okay, both ways. So now after doing this with all these concepts, okay, whatever theory we went through, using that I want you to do all this revision exercise. Okay, since it is revision only, it is not so hard. Okay, so you do all this as your homework. Okay, so and then please submit it within time. Okay, some of the students are not submitting it within time, so, and we are facing the problem we are checking. That is why I want you to submit within time. Okay, so till the last class I want you to finish it off and submit it in time.